This victory is not without cost. We've lost Martin Septim. What an emperor he might have made. His sacrifice was necessary, but it leaves the Empire without an emperor. I don't know what happens now. There are troubled times ahead for the Empire. But now is not the time to worry about the future. Let's just give thanks that we're alive!
Yeah. What else do you have to say about Martin?
I know he's gone. As the Chancellor of the Elder Council, my concern now is how to choose his successor.
What's this about Champion of Cyrodiil?
In my capacity as Lord High Chancellor of the Elder Council, I hereby proclaim you Champion of Cyrodiil.
Wow.
And, as a small token of gratitude for your service to the Empire, I have ordered a suit of Imperial Dragon armor made for you.
Wow. Very nice.
The dragon will stand forever as a memorial to what you and Martin did for all of Tamriel.
I should think so too. Anyway, this is post-main quest video footage now. Sorry I didn't introduce myself at the start. I'm under the start. This is Let's Play Oblivion. But just wanted to finish that off before I got into the video, per se. So, I'll cut now for a quick break because I've been playing for quite a while. And I'll be back instantaneously for you to continue this video. I'll see you in a moment, guys. And I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. So yeah, so we're gonna have a set of Imperial Dragon armor created for us, something that only the Emperors usually wear, but since there are no more Emperors, heavy finger, sorry about that, looks like we get to have some. So we are also now the Champion of Cyrodiil. Very fancy. Order of the Dragon. So let's head out and see what mess that Daedra left for us. Look at this. What a mess. Taking ages to clean this up. So, let's have a quick look at our quest log. This Imperial Dragon will be all ready for us in 2 weeks. So, I was thinking I'd finish off by having a look at some of the quests that I accidentally started. So, let's have a look at Lifting the Veil. Well, what do we want? I've met a Nord named Tolgan. Apparently he's the herald of Countess Narina Cavane from here in Bruma. He presented me with a stipend of gold and a request from Lady Caravane to meet her at the castle. Not wanting to offend the Countess, I should accept the request and make my way there when she holds court. So let's head to Bruma, talk to the Countess, our new best friend, since we saved her city and all that. She should be fairly friendly about it.
I don't know you, and I don't care to know you.
Okay, but you really need to get some clothes on, mate. Get some armor from the armory. I'm sure you've got one. You're gonna freeze to death out here. It's very cold. Very cold. And there's the Countess. So, see what she wanted.
Well met, my lord.
And there's Tolgan that was speaking to us.
Good
Hello.
day to you.
Hello.
I've heard much about your deeds from my people in Bruma.
I bet you have.
I trust the stipend Tolgan gave you whetted your appetite.
It did. That's why I'm here.
Good point. Allow me to formally introduce myself. I'm Countess Narina Cavane. I assume you've noticed all the Akaviri relics I'm displaying.
Not really, but I'll have a look.
Well, it's safe to say I'm a collector of sorts. I've invested a great deal of time and money acquiring these bits of ancient history. In fact, I'd be so bold as to proclaim my collection the most complete in all Cyrodiil, perhaps even beyond. Except for one thing.
Yeah, one thing?
A particular relic has eluded me for many years. Possessing this piece of Akaviri antiquity would make my collection complete.
And you want me to get it?
I'm of course referring to the Draconian Madstone.
The Draconian Madstone? What the heck is that?
The stone is a fine bit of Akaviri craftsmanship. Worn like an amulet, this talisman is said to protect the wearer from poisons of any type. The Madstone appears as a snake coiled around and encircling itself. The eyes of the snake are supposed to be precious gems or some such. Through my sources, I've learned that the last reported location of the Madstone was the ruins at Pale Pass.
Where's Pale
Are you
Pass?
familiar with the history of Pale Pass?
Not at all.
Back at the end of the First Era, raiders from the continent of Akavir attempted to gain a foothold here in Tamriel. At that time, the Empire was broken into smaller factions. Raymond Cyrodiil decided to unify them and form an army to repel the Akaviri raiders. The force became known as the Army of Raymond. The two armies clashed in what's now northern Cyrodiil. The Akaviri were strong and well supplied. But their greatest error was marching through Morrowind on the way to their objective and dismissing the response it would garner from Vivek. They didn't count on Lord Vivek forming an alliance with the Trident Kings of the Dreg. From Morrowind he struck at their rear flank. Not only did this make the Akaviri fight on two fronts, it also cut off access to reinforcements and supplies from the sea.
So the Alliance ended the conflict?
Not quite. The army of Raymond knew that the organized Akaviri forces were commanded from a hidden post in the mountains. Rumors
Pale
placed
Pass.
it in a snowy vale called Pale Pass. That's where Raymond focused his attention. As his forces fought their way across the Gerald Mountains, the Akaviri suddenly surrendered. It was assumed they were overwhelmed and gave up. The only strange part was that the command post and Pale Pass were never found. It was dismissed as a rumour, and the army of Raymond celebrated.
Right.
It's come to my attention that the post did exist, and it happens to be the last reported location of the Draconian Madstone.
Right.
If you retrieve the Draconian Madstone for me, I'll be happy to compensate you by rewarding you with another Akaviri artifact. Are you game?
Yeah, I guess so. Why not?
I had a feeling you'd accept. Good. Then let me tell you how you're going to find the Madstone.
That might be handy.
I've come into the possession of a diary, written by an Akaviri messenger. I suspect that the text within can lead you to the ruins. Here's a translation of the passages we could still read. It was quite damaged. I've also included a rough map that was drawn in the diary as well.
Righty-ho.
I'm also providing you with a unique key that was supposedly found with the diary. I'm assuming it'll prove useful when you arrive at the site. I paid several scouts to try and find the ruins at Pale Pass before I hired you. They were only able to locate the first of a series of landmarks. These landmarks are mentioned within the diary. The one referred to as Dragonclaw Rock has been located. I'll mark it on your map.
Thank you very much.
The rest is up to you. My scouts reported bitter cold and dangerous creatures in the area, so they couldn't proceed. Be cautious and return home soon. Good luck.
Well, thank you.
May the
Excuse me.
path ahead be free of danger.
So what Akaviri things does she have?
How goes it?
Some armour there. A couple of katanas. That's a chair. Well, not a huge collection. A couple of bits and bobs,
Welcome
yeah.
back, my lord.
Maybe she's got more in her private quarters.
Hail.
Hello. Right, so what have we got? We got a map. Pale Pass map. So that must be Dragonclaw Rock. Then there's some sort of statue. And that must be the entrance. So this is the Akaviri Diary translation. I'm not going to read it myself. You can feel free to pause the game and read this. I'll just scroll through it for you so that you can see it. I'll be heading out to Dragonclaw Rock straight away. And it looks like we go west until we find that big statue. And then from the statue we head north. And there's the fort key we were given as well. Right, Dragonclaw Rock. There, looks like we're going to have to walk there ourselves. That's no fun. I guess I'll set out and meet you there. See what Dragonclaw Rock, guys. Well, here we are coming up on Dragonclaw Rock. There it is. Does look like a Dragonclaw, doesn't it? Ooh, and we've got a bear. Take down the bear. And soul trap it whilst I'm here, I guess, would be a good idea. Don't stand a chance against me, I'm afraid, buddy. And re-enchant my sword just for ease of killing things later on. Right, so according to the map, we head west. And we find a statue of some sorts. So let's just wander in this general direction. Hopefully if there's a massive statue we should be able to see it. If it's a tiny statue then probably won't see it, but we'll just keep wandering this way. I'm sure we'll come across it eventually. And get attacked by Will-o'-the-Wisp, which are fairly easy to kill. And look at that, a troll, not a troll, an ogre even. Bring it on. I'm going to trap this guy's soul because it'll be handy for later on. Pretty sure he'll have a nice fat soul for us to capture. There we go. Right, so I'm not sure whether I should keep heading west. Whoa, hello. Walked right past it, there it is. There's that statue. Very fancy. And the next landmark, well, it's not really a landmark, it's the place is directly north, so I'm guessing it's possibly that cave that's appearing on my compass down there. But either way, I'll just keep heading north. There it is. A Spriggan. Even easier to take down than anything else. That really was fast. So here we are at the entrance to Pale Pass. Very fancy door. Oh, the Serpent's Trail. Oh yes, the Draconian Madstone had a serpent on it. Maybe that's some sort of connection. Probably isn't, but it's nice to think so. Let's wander in. See what we've got going in here. It's an underground passage. So if we go through here, we'll hopefully find the ruins. I don't want to waste my sword fighting you. So I'm just going to punch you in the face. That took way too long because I couldn't unequip my sword. What I am going to do, I'm going to equip my Amulet of Detect Life so that I can spot where all the enemies are. So it looks like this place is absolutely full of enemies. And that rat spotted us. So I'll get my fists out ready to punch him. Wonder what's up here. It's just an empty corridor. Yep, looks like it. So let's continue searching. Ah! Whoa, what was that? Oh, I just set a trap off. Let's get a torch out then. A hard chest. I'm going to leave this. No, I'm not. I'm going to spend the last few seconds of this video picking this lock. Just to fascinate you guys. Do do do. Waiting for the tumblers. There we go. Anything decent? Ooh, Daedric gauntlets! Oh my god, Daedric gauntlets! I found Daedric gauntlets! Yay! Right, so I need to get... What was I going to put? Why are my gauntlets not equipped? That's strange. Never mind. Anyway, I've got a fire resist sigil stone back at my house in the Imperial City, and I'll be putting that on those Daedric gauntlets, so I'll have some awesome Daedric gauntlets to wear. What do they look like? Oh, how cool do they look? Ah, wicked. And I'll put these back on because they're enchanted at the moment. Oh, I'm so happy. Right, so in the next video, I'll be heading down here, seeing what those monsters are, which I can see in the distance there. And, yeah, more exploring. Take care, guys.